Hey, this is Nashi55. This is going to be my owner's report of the Springfield Armory M1A rifle. Just want to give you a few of my thoughts on it since I've had a chance to shoot it at the gun range and I've owned it for a while. Maybe you'll agree or not, but that's okay. I just wanted to pass along my experience. One of the things you may be concerned about if you're looking at purchasing one of these rifles is the weight. The weight is 9.3 pounds empty. So by the time you add ammunition, you're basically looking at about 10 pounds. And that's probably about 2 pounds more than an AR style rifle. But it's about the same as an FN FAL or an M1 Garand, which use a similar size round. Based on my experience, the weight's not really been an issue. As a civilian shooter, for the most part, I'm just carrying it into the gun range or out. So I'm not concerned about the weight. If you're going to use it as a hunting rifle, I'd certainly recommend that you buy a nice sling for it and make sure you have that with you if you're going to take it out in the woods and carry it all day, because it would get a little heavy. But if you have that, I think you can deal with the weight with no problem. One of the other things you might be concerned about is the recoil of the rifle. It's certainly going to be more than an AR style rifle, but I think if you take the rifle out, you use it, practice with it on a regular basis, I don't think you'd have any problems getting used to that. It certainly is going to move you a little bit more than an AR rifle, the smaller round. Just make sure you use it on a regular basis. If you're going to use it as a hunting rifle, you could probably need to practice a little bit more, because that first shot is going to be the best and the rifle is going to move you a little bit, so you need to make sure you know how to adjust for your second shot. And in general, like I said, it's not a problem. It's not going to hurt you, not going to beat you up or anything, but it is something you need to practice with and get used to. The other options I wanted to talk about are the storage capacity back here. I think that's a nice touch that they've added in. Of course, that comes from the M14. You can store your cleaning supplies in there. That's a nice touch that I like. Also wanted to discuss the magazine options. I think they've got a good selection. That's the standard 10 round magazine, and you can also get from Springfield or the aftermarket, that's a 20 round magazine. There's a 15 round that's available and a 5 round that would be ideal for hunting. So you could use the 20 round for the range, so you can load up, stay focused on the target, and then you still have the standard 10 round for anything else that you want to use it for. You could certainly use that for hunting too. I want to also talk about some miscellaneous items. Based on my experience with shopping at the rifles, customization might be something that you're thinking about. You like to customize your rifles. I don't know that the M1A is going to be able to compete with an AR style rifle on that. The ARs certainly have more companies that make them, and they certainly have a lot of options. Anything from collapsing stocks, folding stocks, to many places to mount accessories if you like lights, lasers. So if you want to check out the Springfield website, I would certainly recommend that. They do have several options, different stocks. This is of course the walnut stock. You can get the synthetic black stock, plus they have, I think, a camouflage model, and they also offer models with a shorter barrel, chrome barrel, national match options, sniper versions. So they do have several to choose from, and maybe one of those would work for you. But like I said, if you compare it to an AR rifle, I don't know that they offer as many for these, because there's simply not as many companies making them. Just wanted to pass that along. As you can see, I guess you can call me old-fashioned or old school. I like the traditional look, so the customization options, they're not really a big factor to me, since I like the standard rifle, but just wanted to pass that along. Some of the other miscellaneous items are that the fit and finish, based on my experience, has been very good. I've been pleased with that. The rifle's been good to shoot. It's been quite accurate, even though I'm certainly no expert. I think the .308 round is certainly a good round. If you're a hunter, I think that would certainly be more than adequate for any medium-sized game, and the rifle certainly is well known for being able to reach out and hit targets at a long range with great accuracy. I also like the tie-in with the military's M14, which are still in use. They have a great reputation, and this rifle certainly has a lot of those features. You can see it still has the military style sights, stripper clip for loading the rifle, that of course you can remove if you don't want to use that, but I've just left it on. Military also had the handguard up there. These are fiberglass. The original ones were wood, of course, but they were replaced with fiberglass ones, and I think originally they had holes cut in them for ventilation, but that's been changed. So basically you're getting all the features of an M14 rifle just in a semi-automatic version. So that's one of the things that appealed to me. Some of the other factors you need to consider, based on my experience, the rifles are kind of hard to get. Certainly they're available. You can check out some online auction sites. They're out there. You may end up having to pay a little bit more than you originally wanted, but I think in the long term you'd be pleased with it. I have been. I don't think you'd have a problem selling the rifle if you wanted to or you had to. Resale on them still quite strong because they're good reputation, and I think as a general investment, good guns aren't really any bad way to spend the money. I think you'll certainly get your money back as long as you take care of the rifle. I think overall I've been very pleased with it, so I certainly haven't regretted buying it. And plus you get a kind of a bonus in the box. You get a coupon from Springfield that allows you to buy accessories at a discount. That's the cleaning supplies. There's a surplus GI sling, the tool for disassembling the rifle, and even a little guard for the flash suppressor, plus even a little sticker there. So you can buy all those things at a discount if you just send that coupon in to Springfield, and you get everything at a better price. You can even get some other items that I didn't. I think there's a case and some other options too. You can get a leather sling, but that's just the surplus one. So in general, like I said, the rifle has been a good rifle. I've enjoyed shooting it. I've been pleased with the purchase. I think you have an opportunity to shoot one. I think you'd enjoy it, and certainly I would recommend, based on my experience, you purchasing one. I think you'd enjoy it just as a civilian shooter, or if you're looking for one that would be a hunting rifle, I think it would be very well at that too. So just based on my experience, I give the Springfield Armory M1A rifle certainly my endorsement. So this is Nashi55 signing off of the owner's report of the Springfield Armory M1A rifle.